Back in the good old days when everyone used to dress like this. Back when times were easy, back when times were a lot more simple. Back when you had to ask permission from your parents to have an account to use their email to play Roblox. Your biggest concern being whether you would get that £5 to buy those Robux you wanted. Or actually that might have just been me, but forget it. Making fun of all your friends for not having accounts, being a guest which is now considered to be really rare, and it's not even a thing anymore. Well, this experience is well over a decade ago. A lot of people don't like to use that term, but Roblox is old. Definitely not the game we used to remember running back from school to go and play. The platform is now flooded with brain rot, or quick dopamine releases for young children, or at least it looks this way now the years have passed. To prove my point, I've literally just opened up Roblox to see this. Brain rot evolution. It's clearly based on the Italian AI brain rot meme, if you can even call it that, that's going around at the moment. 50,000 people playing this is absurd, especially for the numbers that old Roblox games used to pull. In no way am I trying to slate the creators of these games. I've spoken to some Roblox developers and I'm fully aware of how difficult it can be to create a top hitting game. It's definitely something I couldn't do, so in all fairness, props to them. But in no way do these games compare to the original titans of Roblox, such as Build a Pizza Place or Lumber Tycoon. And that's just to name a few of the massive games that used to dominate the platform. I specifically remember coming home from school so tired from all the schoolwork, but still ecstatic because I got to play Roblox when I got home. Back when we had no responsibilities and we was only young, I still look back to those days and wonder to myself what I'd do just to relive those feelings. Some of you may say it's just better to keep moving forward, but I like to look back sometimes, whether that be positive things or negative things. I think looking back lets us analyse things in a different perspective, especially when you look back in a different headspace. The same can be said about these games. At the time, it may have just been a silly thing to do to pass the time, but some people made a living off those games, some people spent hundreds of pounds on those games, and other people recorded themselves and recorded their delight and posted it online. Back when I was a kid, I fitted into exactly zero of these categories. I fitted into the casual who just liked playing the game. Same could be said about the majority of you watching this video, and if not, I hope you can see the enjoyment that other people had and decide to embrace it. Embracing is one thing and supporting is another. That's why I suggest you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, as I'm a small creator who aims to just be someone you watch whilst you eat your food or for comfort. Any support is greatly appreciated and will make a bigger impact than you think. With that being said, let's get back into it. Some of my personal favourites are Roblox's absolute peak games would be games like Prison Life with friends, my paintballs against my friends, or games like Phantom Forces because I'm never actually allowed to play Call of Duty. Some of you may call these games childish or even pathetic, especially compared to some games that have been released at the moment. Definitely much lower production quality. However, technology has evolved and we have to embrace that as well. Roblox game statistics are heavily orientated towards playtime, along with YouTube videos being watch time in TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and so on and so forth. Everything now revolves around how long you stay for. That's where technology excels. Developers are now thinking of new ways to keep younger audiences around for longer. Hence where this term brain rot or high stimming comes from. Are these new games killing Roblox though? Fuck no, it's not even close. Like I said, Roblox is putting unseen numbers recently, but I feel like we're losing the original feeling that Roblox used to provide us. Dopamine I used to get when I get my first paycheck and work at a pizza place, or when I'm trying to escape the cops on Prison Life. It was unlike any feeling I'd ever have, and I was unable to replicate it, and I will never be able to replicate that same feeling again. With all that being said, I understand this video was probably a load of shit and hard to understand, but I appreciate you staying to the end, and any feedback will go a long way. But most importantly, keep your head up and have a good one, Chief.